There could be negative Libras and there could be positive Libras, okay? There could be one that is unacquitted, okay? You're courageous, you're some type of leader, you're a force of nature. So there could be someone here, okay, that is either angry or rushing. Someone could have travelled somewhere. Something about travelling. Someone could have travelled in a car, someone rushed. Okay, Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius could be a masculine. Okay, someone's rushing. Someone's not speaking very highly of another. Okay, something you said. Someone's rushing. Again, you know, look, you don't see horses. I mean, you do see horses, but this is someone rushing in the car. Okay, could be someone rushing, or someone's annoyed that you spoke or something. Okay, so this could be a masculine. All right, a masculine, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify this Knight of Swords, Spirit Guides. Okay, yes, so this person's rushing to the Three of Cups. Okay, so he's rushing to go and see a water sign or a group. Okay, or he's annoyed. Okay, something about you're quick-witted, or you know, you shone a light on the group, or someone's annoyed. Okay, something about maybe someone's annoyed that, you know, you've exposed them for having a third party, maybe. Okay, maybe someone's annoyed that you've exposed them, or someone was celebrating with 3 people. Okay, or someone like some, you know, threesome type of energy, whatever. Okay, so, someone could be annoyed that you're getting celebrated from the fruits of your labour. Could be a masculine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. If someone's travelled somewhere, because something you said quick-witted, or someone's travelled maybe to connect with this group, or like something. Someone's travelled somewhere quick. Okay, something about working on fruits of labour, or yeah, you've got your boundaries up. Okay, so you've been through something. You've been through. Okay, could be quick-witted, or you spoke about a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone's got their boundaries up, or something about someone, you're quick-witted, or you've got your boundaries up in regards to this fire sign that was working with a water sign, and there was a third party involvement. Could have been Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Someone keeps speaking bad of you, and you're like, who cares, whatever. Of course they are, because you're exposing them. Someone may not be looking good in herself, or I don't know, maybe well, they didn't want you looking good, or you've got boundaries up. Ace of Pentacles, someone from your past wants to return. Okay, so we've got like someone here returning to a group or something like that, or third party. Okay, someone's reaching out to a water sign. Or this fire sign went back to a water sign from their past. And this water sign could have been working with a third party, which could have been a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, or this Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, maybe they didn't have good words to say to this fire sign. Like, you're stupid, why did you go with that person, why did you return, or someone's not looking too great in themselves. So yeah, you could have like a friend here that's, you know, annoyed with another friend, like, oh, you're stupid, like, why did you go back, or why did you leave that person out for that person, or why did you go back to them, or yes, yeah, so there could be a friend here that's speaking some truth to a fire sign. Look at something from a different angle, like you're stupid, like, why did you go back to them, or look what you've lost, or look at you now, or hi from the UK too. Okay, so Yeah, we've got, yeah, someone may be under some type of influence, okay, or, yeah, someone's not doing too good. You know, it could be an earth sign and a fire sign, or maybe two of them. Maybe they both hit rock bottom. Or it's something that you're speaking of. Okay? It could be something that you're speaking of in regards to this earth sign and fire sign. Okay? Some truth you're speaking, or you know that, you know, earth signs, whether it's a family member or someone wanting to return, you're like, no, you're coming back in my life. Or you're getting celebrated, or they're not in a good place, or maybe they're hitting rock bottom, or they need you for finances. You're like, I don't think so. Yeah, the devil, they're bound. You're like, you stay over there. Okay, you're bound to this. You ain't coming in my life. I don't trust you. You're like, two crabs in a barrel type of energy. You're like, no, you're bound to this. Two of them, they're both bound. They could have been lovers. Okay. Wow. Addictions. Bondage. Addictions. Like they want to return. You're like, to the hell no. Literally. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. You're healing. Okay. You're healing. Someone could be shining brighter than others, or someone wanted to be a star, or you could be a star seed, or someone was an Eastern Star, or someone worked for the government, or the scales. Someone had a connection to a judge or something, some type of justice. Someone worked for the justice system, okay? Yeah, someone here working for the justice system, part of a coven. Okay, so this could be another Libra masculine. Don't know, maybe they've gone to top up drugs, I don't know, for someone. Maybe they've travelled somewhere. They're like, oh, we're running out. All right, I'm on my way. Type of energy, look, it could be a Libra masculine. Okay, so we've got a Libra masculine here. Maybe they're like, yeah, all right, I'm coming. I'm going to come and top you up, or I don't know, or someone was working with a Libra masculine. This person's annoyed because this was someone that was working with a fire sign and an earth sign, or they were like, look, you need to try to get back there, or someone's like, no, I know, okay? Or you may have seen these people in your dreams, all right? You were like, no. Someone with like blondie, mousy hair, brown hair, Knight of Cups, okay? Yeah, they're trying to... Yeah, there's three of them celebrating, or yeah, you're healing. Knight of Cups. What about this Knight of Cups? Yeah, you're not the Empress. Yeah, you could be a mother. Or someone in this group, something about their mother. Okay, Taurus or Libra. Or this Libra masculine, this could be his mother, I don't know, whoever, okay? Or you're a mother. Empress. That's like a mother, someone's, you know, a mature woman. Ten of Cups in reverse, yeah. Something about family. You're not, yeah, you don't see someone's family now, or you've cut the family off, or you don't love, there's no Ten of Cups, okay? Or someone from your family wants to return, because the 10 is completion. So someone doesn't want you ending something, or they want to return. You're like, no, it's over. It's over. Yeah, you're not returning back to me. Okay? You're bound. You're bound. Someone's bound. Addictions. Bondage. Like, yeah, you're like, no, you're not returning back to me. Yeah, 10 of cups in reverse. You're like, no, I don't think so. Why do you want to know where I'm from? King of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe, you know, 10 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Someone wanted to come towards you. Something about waiting for ships to come in. Maybe someone's ended the relationship with a water sign. Okay? I don't know. Or someone wants to come towards you. Like, you don't care for these people. Like, you don't want them coming. Something about healing or there could be a celebration. The High Priestess. Yeah, they know that you're using your intuition. Or someone's watching you, or they're afraid to come around you. Or people from your past, they're like, maybe they're not reaching out, but they're watching you. Yeah, because they know that they're afraid of your intuition or what you're going to pick up, or that, like, but you already know what's hidden, like bondage and addictions. You're like, don't come towards me. Yeah, I know you like. Maybe they're into bondage. You know what I mean, like cuffing and all that. Huh? Like sex cult group, or you know, they share partners and all that. That's their business, isn't it? Like, you're like, no, don't come towards me. I already know about you. Or they're afraid to come towards you, or they're watching you from a distance. Yeah, yeah. Ten of Pentacles, backstabbing, okay? Yeah. Yeah, we know that you've been stealing our content. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. Hey, we're not stupid. Alright, but you're getting seen as well. Alright, you're thieves. Yeah, we know. And not only mine, many other people's on YouTube, okay? Yeah, opportunities. Yeah, you're thieves. Right? And I'll tell you what, mine is I've got the copyright sign on it. So that means if you are using my material, I do not give you permission. You will have to pay me that money back. Do you understand? I do not work on no other platform. I'm not on TikTok, okay, where I do videos there. I'm not on Instagram. I'm just here on YouTube, okay? So if these energies are stealing, because there's other readers where they're stealing their content and they're using it on TikTok, yeah, to receive money. You're going to have to pay people back their money. That's all I know, okay? Betraying. They could be betraying up to 10 people on YouTube. That's one strange accent. Okay. Well, you're strange. Two Pentacles. Yeah, look. Okay. they're trying to affect people's emotions, and they're going back and forth, and these are people from overseas. So these could be American people. Of course my accent is going to be strange to you. Yeah? Because if you're from overseas, yeah, you're stealing people's money, wire fraud, wire transfer, okay? Then you want to come to people's channels, and then you want to try to have them unbalanced, or try to affect their emotions. Like, it's just, you're strange. Look. Yeah, you're strange. Yeah, you're going to go to jail. Yeah? All of you involved, yeah? Wire fraud. Yeah, you're going to leave, look, family, you're going to lose this money in the Pentacles in reverse. They're trying to affect your money. You're not affecting our money. You're not affecting our money. What makes you think you're affecting our money? Hmm? There you go, look, readers. Manipulation and trickery, okay? Yeah, they're stealing people's content. Copycat energy. You're going to lose. That's all. And you're going to go to jail for this. Because it's fraud. Theft. And you're wire transferring money. And shall I tell you why? Because they've got addictions. So these are like drug addicts. Okay? See? They need the money for their drugs. Well, you're getting some cases like stacking up on you right now. I'm telling you. Like, boy, I mean, look. These could be, I mean, look at them celebrating the fruits of their labor. You won't be celebrating when you're in jail. Yeah? You ain't going to be celebrating when you're in jail. Look at this fire sign, waiting for the ships to come in. You've got two little junkies here. Huh? The travel. Or that could be the feds. Or that could be overseas. Or some type of... Or they're overseas. Okay? Or this could be the feds coming in. Yeah? Force of nature. Yeah, this is someone's family that's stealing. Okay? There's three of them. Alright? They're stealing off you, Empress. Okay? You're a mother or whatever you're doing. Yeah. 10 of Cups in reverse. You don't see this person in your family. You've cut them off. You're like, you're disgusting. 2 crabs in a barrel, 3 crabs in a barrel, whoever they are. Okay, there's 3 people here, but you see them as all crabs. Okay, crabs in a barrel energy, rats. Okay, roaches. Yeah, they're getting seen. They think it's hidden. It's getting looked at. Look. So accounts are getting checked. Okay, something about messages are getting read. Something's been seen, look, about the money. You're not getting away with this. You're not emotionally invested. Okay? I think someone's benefit, their benefit, if they've been claiming money or some type of money, I think you need to stop their benefits as well, okay? because they could be getting a load of money, something to do with benefit fraud, okay? But it's because they're on drugs. So they could be, you know, pleasing like insanity, or they've got this illness or something like that. Yeah, we've got 2 people here that someone's given them that works for the justice, or someone, a Libra masculine. Wow. Page of Pentacles, financial opportunity. Yeah, the Crown knows. All right, cutting through confusion, a powerful breakthrough. They're going to be having endings. Yeah, look, the Death cards. Endings. Well, they're all having endings. Look, Page of Pentacles, financial opportunity, that's one. But you all you hear the sirens? Yeah, that's a warning. Yeah, you're all going to have endings, trust me. That information's been getting gathered. Boy. Bye. Look, the karmics. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, they're thieves. So there's a Libra masculine here that's part of this coven, okay? King of Cups in reverse. Someone uses emotions to manipulate, okay? Or they teach these people, like, yeah, use emotions to manipulate, okay? Or someone didn't use their intuition. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Emotional manipulator. Or it could be a fire sign. It's this group. It's just, look, trying to hold you back, holding on to money. Okay, they could be down to the 4 of Pentacles, or they're scrimping and scraping. I mean, yeah, they've got drug habits. That's all. They're part of the coven. Yeah, look. The earth sign that's working with this Libra. Okay, masculine. We've got a fire sign of Taurus, like there's someone in your family holding on to the money, or trying to hold you back, or they're trying to hold on to your energy. You're like, listen, yeah, you're narcissist, right? You don't want nothing to do with them. You're like, I don't want you in my home. I don't want you in my life. You're not emotionally attached to them. You're like, I don't want you in my life. Like, look, yeah. Look, they actually think that they're delusional, that they can come back around. You're like, you're mad. You're delusional, mate. You need to stop smoking that crack, didn't you? Six of Wands, yeah? Someone here's getting some type of recognition, fire sign, being rewarded. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fraud, stealing, wire transfer. Okay, karmics. Boy. Yeah, someone's focused on self, all they care about is money. But you've got someone here, this earth sign, they're acting like, or they're doing something, okay? There's someone here that's acting like, there could be another reader here that's a thief, or they're acting like, you know, they're divine, or something like that, okay? And this could be an earth sign, and they're just focused on money, okay? But they're part of the coven. Okay, look. They're earth sign. They're a thief. Queen of Wands. That could be a masculine or feminine. Jealous. People in your family. Very, very jealous. Very jealous. Opportunists. They're copycats. Someone in your family. Like they copy you. They copy your child. That's just copycats. King of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius. Someone isn't a natural born leader. Okay, they're a chameleon. Or this could be you. You can also you can shape shift your energy just like these people. All right. Yeah, these people can't stand their ground. That they're wow, they're in problems. Some energy is going back to them. They're in problems. Yeah, the devil's coming to collect. You're in problems, this group, whoever you are. Yeah, the justice system. Yeah, you're in problems. You are in problems. Okay, again, see? The scales. This, well, it's part of the coven, they've got scales, okay? That means that they had a connection with the justice system. Justice, okay, the scales. Right? Someone that had a job or was part of the coven. I don't know if they're working for the justice system now, but this is someone that is giving people drugs. Wow. All right, okay. So you're handing out drugs to these people, right? To catfish and love bomb, to destroy, you know, other people, pages. Okay. This is why some of you're not accepting these cups or these illusions, like, or again, you know, we've exposed them about they're hiding in the bin area. Okay. And at the end of the day, you don't owe these people nothing because they're not your friends. They're taking payments. They're reporting back to people. Okay, they think they're clever and you're like, well, you know what, you want to be slick and clever and spy and watch. How about if I just expose your asses? Yeah, you know what's hidden, High Priestess. They're nervous around you. They're like, oh my God, what else does she know? You're like, a lot more than what I'm saying. I don't know if they're doing, like, who cares, but at the end of the day, if they're using a high priest, or they may have gone to a high priest to do some work on you, and maybe that priest like knew who you was and they took the money but they got knocked, do you know what I mean? Like, or the priest or the high priest, whoever they went to, knew like they couldn't do the work on you, but they were like, yeah, I'll take the money. They may have, you know, charged them, I don't know, maybe they charged them a lot of work for the money. But every time they're doing this work on you or going to this, even the thought of it, or, you know, paying it or working on some type of altar or whatever, yeah, I call on my ancestors the highest white light, okay? Any altars that these people are using, I want it to crash and burn or whatever. Yeah, whatever you need to do, ancestors, okay? Let this altar go up in flames. Yeah, literally. Okay, thank you for joining me. Bye. Actually, let me just pour a couple more. Let's just learn your things, yeah. Protection from harm, energetic shielding. Okay, you can just write it. You can just do it in the air. All right, I'll do one now. Okay. There you go. Okay. Psychic defense. Let's do another one. The eye. Okay. Yeah. Warding off negativity. Okay. There you go. You put that intention out there, alright? Alright, everyone. Thank you. Have a great day. And don't worry, these people, their time's coming. Alright? Information's, yeah. Some of them, like, you know, they want to come back around because they're going through, I mean, they're going to have endings. So, you know, the Spirit's saying, don't accept anything. Don't take nothing off them. It's a fake apology, okay? Trash, or you're made to see that, you know, that they're talking trash, or you're like, you see that person as trash, or you're just like, whatever. Yeah, a situation is about to explode. Shit's about to pop or up in flames. Okay? Look, betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Yeah. Alright? Okay. Have a good day. Bye.